Welcome to episode 300. This is Sparta of the Dumb Marks podcast, the three-man booth back in the building. Gentlemen, how are you this week?
Considering we're at episode 300 and we didn't do anything special or planned, we barely spoke during the week. Yeah, we'll see how this goes today. Typical Dumb Marks shit, where you think by now, 300 episodes in, we would game plan and maybe have some confetti dropping or bring on a guest or something. But no, just your three boys back at it again, talking the world that is pro wrestling. This week felt like an apocalyptic week. Tuesday, Wednesday were 105. Couldn't go outside. Heat index was crazy. Thursday, the wildfire smoke came through, blanketed out the city. Couldn't see shit, couldn't breathe. Yesterday was same damn thing. And then, big thunderstorms and everything else rolled through around 6 a.m. this morning. So, this week is pretty much forgot about my books.
Yeah. Hopefully my power don't go out. You know how easy it is up here.
I love the doom and gloom look outside, the weather, but if I got to be outside like this, nah, it ain't for me. No.
And I can only imagine the closer you are to, let alone being in Ontario. Thoughts and prayers to everybody in Ontario, going through everything. Because I, seeing some videos there where it was just like, you look like you were in hell. It was just red, orange, just absolutely insane.
And if you live close enough, you got the wildfires plus the bridge explosion.
Yeah, here in the Berg. Yeah. But yeah, it just it's crazy.
The thing I saw on that board with the Parkway Bridge, my goodness! Everybody, I heard it. What?
I didn't even know there were wildfires. That's how out of tap I was. So when I went outside, I was like, "Is this the bridge dust? This ain't no way."
Everybody, boy, just chiming in. Safe from the Parkway Bridge explosion. Like, come on, man.
People actually went out with camper chairs and shit to watch that, and they delayed it.
Come back tomorrow.
Everything's an event in Pittsburgh.
I mean, I get going and watching like Three Rivers being done because stadium championships, history, memories, but we're talking about the Squirrel Hill Tunnel Bridge.
Yeah, there's a bridge blow up every day, every year.
The of everybody's existence.
Yeah, the bridge that makes everybody, or that slams on your brakes before you go in the tunnels, even though the road width does not change size, it's the same width of road. Like you just have to hit your gas and go through it, but everybody wants to slam on brakes and cause traffic and everything else. Like, I'm not going to watch a bridge explode. Are you serious?
Out of all the bridges we have here,
and I couldn't even finesse I live on that side of the city. Let me get a work exception. Nah, I couldn't even finesse that. Like, I was in the office. Like, so, I mean, but hey, it's down. We'll see if they, really get it up, and the other one moved into place, which I don't know. Connecting a bridge like a grown man Lego set to me is just, I don't understand the architecture and how that is going to be safe going forward. So yeah,
that's why people get paid the big bucks to do that stuff.
Yeah, well, hopefully they ain't running through Claude and run the steps through AI on how to lift and shift the bridge. Man, it was about as that explosion was about as worthwhile watching as some of the wrestling programming that went on this week. So, I got there's a lot to get into.
Yeah, there is. So we're gonna just run through our typical Mount Rushmores and mushes, and then we got predictions for Saturday night's main event tonight. Whoop-de-doo, like they say. And then I got a little game, a push, buried, and release. So let's get into my intro topic. And it's something we talked about before, but somebody came out and was talking about it this week. So Jim Johnson, he was on the podcast of False Face with Paul McNean, and they were talking about theme music. And I'm just gonna just paraphrase this a bit, but Jim Johnson says it just sounds like noise to me. All the theme songs sound generic. To me, with my music and Jimmy Hart's music, you it made you feel special. You could be in the kitchen cooking and listening to wrestling in the other room. As soon as the music hits, you knew who was coming out. You could follow the whole program from another room, and basically saying that AEW and WWE are not back at their grassroots. There are no new Steve Austins. There are no new Rocks around because the music is so generic.
I mean, this was all over my timeline when the comments dropped, but in my eyes, he's not wrong.
No.
No.
And we've seen this for however many years now. You have, outside of the old guard, and when I say old guard, people that have been around forever and they're just not going to change their theme music.
Mm-hmm.
But, Punk, Cody, Orton, Lesnar, Rhea, Charlotte, Alexa, like, just thinking off the top of my head, right? Like, you hear the theme, you know exactly who it is, and it's the attention grabber before the star comes through the curtain.
Mm-hmm. Roman.
Roman. Like,
mm-hmm.
How many Royal Rumbles now has it been where you've had entrances come out and you had no clue who they were? No clue.
I don't know if you'll count Jay in that, or Jay in like the new wave. I don't know if you'll count Jay in that, but other than Oba and Jay might be the only two like newest music that they put out, even though Jay's has been revamped. That has that effect to it. I don't think there's anybody else. Yeah, Trick. Okay, I'll give you Trick. Yeah.
I would even add in Fatal Influence.
Yeah, because it's different. Yeah, I've been listening to him since NXT, so yeah.
But like I just you knew exactly who was who back in the day.
As soon as the first beat dropped,
Razor Ramon, you hear the car scream, boom! It's like, oh, Razor's coming. Mr. Diesel, Perfect, Roddy Piper, like you knew the stars who were stars, and Bret Hart, like you had the music. HBK, like it's part of the package, but it's a necessary part of the package.
Yes.
Just look what happened in a 3-week span with Chad Gable.
Yes.
El Grande Americano, he's been coming out to for how long? He loses the mass versus mass match. They do the run-in with him with the old American Alpha music. Yes. And people are losing their minds because they hear the old American Alpha music.
They recognize it.
Automatically, they gave Gable the American Alpha theme back. Look, you changing the lane because Taquan put that comment in the chat. Look at you.
I'm pressing the wrong.
You might as well just keep it.
See, I am light skinning. Press the wrong button. Shit.
That made me. You said that. That made me think of what was the movie with Cat Williams? Whenever he's in the jail, he's like, "That's not my baby. That is a white-skinned baby. That is a Viking baby, a Slavic baby." But like you immediately knew, and now it's just. I mean, it's like that in NXT, and Braun Breaker gets the siren. Okay, well, you knew that the siren meant a Steiner because why? Because Big Papa Pump had it in his music for how long? And I think it's part of the reason why people are not getting over as much as they could get over, or potentially can get over, because they got this generic bum ass music that they're trying to come out to. There we go. Loving the show. Also loving the collection behind Jason. Well, just be thankful it's not the Hulk Hogan collection. Welcome in. No, but yeah, the Alpha music comes out, everybody's hype, and then next week you throw this
commercial.
I don't even know what to call it. Country bump. I don't know. But yeah, 80s metal rock, and now you're trying to get over the wave, but it's a clap. Like that's what we're doing. And because you got, people are easily marked. There were people in the stands this week doing it, and it's like, I mean, it showed me a white version of the Yeet without showing me a white version of the Yeet. Like, first off, clapping in rhythm is not easy. People can't do that. But it just goes like, yeah. Give me the music. It has to, like, it's part of the presentation. It's an extension of the character. It's the first thing that people associate with that person. So if the music is trash, and then you add in a bum character to that, like, good luck trying to get over and being successful.
Yeah. Because I think back then the talent used to work with the producers who used to work with, like, Vince or somebody, the booker, try to manifest it, make it into the whole gimmick and everything. Now it's just like, yeah, you're taking this music and that's it. You're just gonna like it. And the talent has nothing to say about it. So they just got to come out to this plain generic music.
Yeah, I mean, this is like you're on your drum kit on your iPhone making beats, trying to figure out how to put stuff together. Like, come on, bro. Let's be professional about this. Like, you know what I mean? It's a problem that they need fixed. It's not going to fix, and you can see why it's Taquan. That is right. He sounded like free Charles. Yep, you get this music for 7 days at $1.99. After that, you'll be billed $12.99 a month. It's like, come on, bro. Terrible. But it could lead into what JR spoke about this week in WWE specifically. As far as ticket sales, he says they don't have any white hot superstars right now, which is why tickets aren't selling the way that they normally sell for SummerSlam. And people immediately were like, Oba is white hot. Yeah. Right? Like white hot. Like, Trick has cooled off to an extent, but he was white hot. Although Trick hasn't even been announced for the card yet for SummerSlam, so we'll see that. But, like, they have people that are over outside of your Roman and that, right? Like,
yeah, that tier.
Yeah, they're established and, But this is, there's a lot of things that go into the ingredients of making a superstar, making people want to get invested, making people want to buy tickets to go to the show. And do they have that recipe nailed down like they used to at points in times in the back in the day? No. So where your areas are weak at, entrance music and theme songs are definitely one of those. Mm-hmm. Think about it. They used to put out entrance theme music CDs and people would buy them and it would chart. It would chart on billboards just for people to listen to entrance themes.
Who's last?
Now try doing that.
The last person. Chart.
And speaking of that, like the original ECW, like they use actual artist music and that stuff. But when I hear that music today, still, I refer back to the artist, but I also refer back to, the wrestler. Yeah.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Speaking of interest music, whose music is Samoa Joe's?
You mean in WWE currently
No, or his
or in AEW?
I think AEW. Whose music is that?
That's uh Mikey Ruckus who does the AEW themes.
No, like his song is somebody else's. Like you hear it.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I know a couple. Like Bailey has a specific group that did her music, right? Specific band that's what her favorite band. That remixed the Man theme song. Like I'm not sure who actually, because I know Ruckus put he's done. I think he's done everybody in AEW actually. Um, and their themes are more associated with the individual, but that's because he works with the individual, like
Yeah.
he's tied in.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Yeah, or yeah, Pharaoh sounds similar to Pharaoh Munch, but I was wondering because I heard it in something else in a movie and on a commercial, and I'm like, okay, do they license out his theme song or is he
They can take parts of it.
They
Yeah,
sample,
they
they
sample
can
stuff,
sample just like
Then I'm thinking like he might have been Pharaoh Munch might have been before him. So like, is this somebody's actual music from back in the day that people were just
Mm-hmm.
looking at that?
Yeah, and then also too when you come to like, how bad Death Rebel is and that stuff. Just like Steve said, like talent is going and finding like their own bands and doing own theme music like that, like Cody did, and actually like buy the song and license it and all that stuff for them.
But even that was done outside of the WWE.
Yeah,
Like we were wondering whenever he came back if he was going to be able to use the music.
that. Mm-hmm.
But Cody's a different story and circumstances altogether, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely is a problem in that regards there. And Jim Johnson, in my eyes, is not wrong.
No.
It's been like this for years, especially on the WWE side. AEW to me has done a way better job with theme music and entrance music than WWE. If you just go from the time period when AEW started and we're looking the last 6.5 years, till now, they've done a way better job in that regards, 1,000%. I did see something just to tie in intro wise, because I know Donald, you like to do this day in history type look. 15 years ago to this week, they had CM Punk beat John Cena. Money in the Bank, Chicago. I think it was Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank.
Money in the Bank. Mm-hmm. So, like, I know we're back at it 15 years later. Punk's champ again. They talked about it on What's Your Story podcast with Steph and him to sit down and kind of like full circle. He, wins the title, quote unquote, leaves the company back then and comes back and beats Sami Zayn. Same city, not the same building, but you get the story. That led to the Summer of Punk. As the Summer of Punk, looking back at it, like, is it something that truly was a pivotal moment in wrestling, or is it something that, with a lot of things that Punk has just grown with the lure of Punk because he went away for a decade plus?
I think it was something pivotal because it blurred the lines a little bit because you didn't know his contract was running out and all that. So storyline wise, it was pivotal to me.
For me, I didn't care about Punk enough to even think it was pivotal.
Taekwon, I will say Steph's podcast is not one that I like tune into regularly. It has to be a specific guest for me to watch it. And I couldn't finish it.
For me, it's like she always interjects or jumps in somewhere in the call. Just let the people speak and finish what they're saying. It's like she's in there like finishing parts of the story. Or interjecting the another
cool on it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so like I was interested and excited for whenever I saw Punk was going to be on her show because I figured, oh, these two are going to go into some stuff. These two were going to go into some stuff, and like it may get a little spicy. And it was just. play city in that regard.
Indeed.
I like you, Jason. I wasn't a Punk fanatic. Like,
Yeah.
to me, I looked at him and it was kind of like, why? Like, why? I didn't really get it back then as to why he was as big as he was. Like, so I don't look at it as like this big moment in time in pro wrestling history that meant something significant, but a lot of people do, and it's still referenced to this day.
Yeah.
You know,
I appreciate it now when they go back.
Yeah, I just really like that part when you didn't know he signed his contract and all that stuff, because that blurred the lines a little bit for me.
Yeah, and I mean, he even talked about the pipe bomb. Like, a lot of that was approved material. There were some things that he added in off the cuff, but like he showed it to Vince before, and Vince told him just add in making fun of Stephanie in it. Like, he shot at everybody, and Vince wanted him to shoot at Steph too. Like, so like even that, it like people just herald that as like the most shoot promo ever given in pro wrestling, and Punk's like, nah, I had like
to get approval.
Like,
yeah, and even back then, I felt like I knew like something had to get
approved. Yeah, you can't do that on TV. Yeah, all that Oh, that would have been a great Unreal episode.
Speaking of Unreal season 3 drops on the 21st. This Tuesday. I call this the Unreal of Cena because I think majority of this is all about John Cena's last run with the company. I'm sure they'll put out a specific Cena last run documentary. But yeah. Well, will you watch season 3? I watched the first 2, so I'm going to tune in and watch season 3.
Oh, I'll watch it because that's the show that's the machine behind all these shows. I definitely got to watch that. That's where all the material comes from. Unreal.
There's more kayfabe in there.
I wonder who they're gonna
be the road dog this year.
Yeah, I wonder who they're gonna road dog this year. That's gonna be the new lens that I watch Unreal. Who's getting road dog? Pause. Not raw dog, road dog. Who's getting road dog and look to be just an absolute schmuck, a complete incompetent in their position? Who's taking up that mantle? Because
there'll be somebody.
Boy,
there will be somebody.
Yeah.
All right, that was our intro topic of this week. Let's get into these Mount Rushmores. So, Jason, Mount Rushmore for this week.
Somebody might already have my 1A, so I'll go my 1B. I'll go with the tag team match between Axiom, Fraxium, and War Raiders. And then on NXT, it was DVD versus blanking Legacy and versus Vanity Project. Like, if you just let the tag teams do what they do, it's gold. They're trying to push stars, make stars. Let the tag team.
Talk on.
If you let the tag team, he woke up, ate his Wheaties, and did a workout. He's on creatine. He got everything working today. Again, it's all comments that we can't put up on the chat, Taquan.
We love the tag team wrestling when they go out there and do what they do. Like this having like Damian Priest and Truth having a segment every week and not wrestling, we don't need that. Just have them come out, build the division. You don't need superstars in the wrestling division, in the tag team division. If one pops out, great. Let them come out, showcase their talent, get the fans behind that, have on great wrestling matches. That's all you need.
That War Raiders match in Axiom yesterday, that should have been on Saturday Night Main Event tonight.
Could have.
Look, anytime you got a man as big as Ivar doing a moonsault off the top rope, I'm entertained. But like you said, Jay, like let them work.
Mm-hmm.
Let them do what they do, and actually have tag teams that are tag teams.
Yes.
You're
Yes. Yes.
still in the mold of throwing two singles
Singles.
people together to get a tag team title, and it's like, dude, we don't want that in tag team wrestling. We don't want it. Even AEW has fallen into that trope.
Mm-hmm.
And AEW,
Especially
for the
women.
longest time, is the roster that has the actual tag teams to be tag teams. But now it's give me two teams that are actually two teams.
I feel like you might like that. You probably watched, but that DVD dude, he's like a slightly smaller Brian Cage. Just a big dude who should be doing big shit he shouldn't be doing.
I mean, we'll touch on Brian Cage here in a minute, probably. Well, I will whenever I go on my soapbox. But yeah, like those two matches that you called out were definitely in my top 5 for the week this week. Like as far as what I enjoy, but again, I'm more of a fan and a proponent of tag team wrestling than others on this show. So like that's what I enjoy the most, especially when it's done right. It's
And especially for like our era when we grew up on tag team wrestling as teams. Teams, Rockers, Heart Foundation, Midnight Express. You could just keep going on and on. Killer Bees and all of them.
And start and break out until he turned.
Exactly. Yes, exactly.
Let's not make a story out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've done my tag team wrestling rant on here multiple times before, as far as what makes tag team wrestling so special whenever it's done right, and how the story you can tell is so much better than just a one-on-one match, etc. But like, yeah, dude, like, I'm begging somebody to put real emphasis and real investment into tag team wrestling, because
I miss cutting the ring off.
Ring off.
Cut the ring off. I miss that.
Give me the old
Give me the build up, boy.
Give me the old switcheroo with the fake tag. Give me all that
build up. They give me that build up. So when that hot tag comes, boy, it's just like, let's go.
Every time y'all say cut the ring off, it cuts back to me and Steve arguing about FTR. Every fucking time.
DJ out here, but the Oreo game back in action. Chris, we're here making it double stuff. Jesus, man. Well, DJ, your goat's back in the saddle this week.
Yes, thank you, DJ, for the little goat thing. But I'm not the goat. I've never been the goat. Never was the goat. I am the sacrificial goat. You just pushed me off the building, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I should have put DJ on like a 2-week suspension from getting his comments up for saying you were the GOAT last week. I should have. That's a suspension-filled offense if I've ever seen one.
Nope. I'm not that leader. I'm the man behind the scenes.
Tack on hit you with the AO. Like, look, if I hear that in my house one more time, I might body slam this kid, man. This kid is AO everything. Oh. AO. You don't even know what you AO.
And did the AO, did that evolve from Razor Ramon going, hey, yo? I feel like that's the evolution of Razor. Tying slang back into pro wrestling. Yeah, tag team wrestling, OJ. Like I said, I've got no problem with them being in the fold. And even though the match itself doing it made no sense, but like Christian and Cope versus Yuta and Garcia was another good tag team match. Even though Garcia Yuta's not an official tag team, the part of the stable, but still, like, yeah, the Tribal Dawn has returned. I ain't acknowledging that.
I'm not even acknowledging that.
Steve,
your Rushmore?
as much as I enjoyed stuff in the ring this week, you know me with storytelling, and if you can get me, you can get me. Roman and Seth again got me. Um, as basic as a contract signing can be, I think this like you had them come face to face 2 weeks ago, and it worked. It got me. It was Seth's best promo potentially of his career. Like everything was on point. The next week, you get Seth out there by himself for 15, 20 minutes cutting a promo. Didn't work.
Yeah.
This week, boy, you had that numero uno back into the fold, and it's just like everything about it.
Number one.
Everything about it was chef's kiss as far as build and 1-2. Roman absolutely cut him down on the mic. Seth gets the one up with the physicality. So now we're back to even Steven again. Where are you going to go from here? Just don't skip another week of Roman being off TV to give me another face-to-face the following week before SummerSlam. Like I need this last 2 weeks going into SummerSlam to even take it up another notch between these two. And maybe we won't get Roman on Raw, but Roman's supposed to be a Saturday night's main event tonight. With Jalen Brunson as a got to pander to New York because you're in the Garden. So we'll see. But everything about that segment Monday night was just why I love pro wrestling. Because you add in that, and then when you get to the match and the bell rings, that's where like the truly memorable matches come from because you have that build. Like Rock and Austin was great in the ring, but Rock and Austin was great because of them two in the build to the match in the ring. Sean and Brett, same thing, right? Like matches were great, but again, it's the build that lead up that whole build, that anticipation, and then once you get the bell to the ring, it takes it over the top and makes it something that we talk about 15, 20, 25, 30 years later. So like these two are laying it down like they would. Oba again this week was another high spot for me, and what he said.
We talked about before you cut the promo.
we talked about. Look, they both came out with the shirts for merch that I said. Yeah, talk shit, get hit. Lesnar had that shirt on, and then Oba with the run. Like, but
why you cut the promo, the run promo? Come on,
yeah. But like Oba, I mean, you want to talk about Brock Lesnar going in and going to put Oba over. Like probably he's never done to anybody else during his entire 20-plus year WWE run. I mean, Brock stood up on that stage smiling like a proud dad.
He's having fun.
Yeah. And, he's like, you're my guy. You see him, like, people, the lip readers were picking that up and clipping that and showing, like, how proud he was, like, of Oba. Like, and even though, did I need a 3-part series and how we got to Hell in a Cell? Was it like somewhat predictable, lazy booking? Yes, but that doesn't mean that both men haven't done what they're supposed to do to get to this point. And Oba's shined as well. Like, yeah, I know. Yes, Oba did officially say,
yeah,
I've relinquished my title shot because we all knew Brock was going to cost me it anyways. I don't love that booking.
No.
But we talked about the resume check and the resume building of Oba going into WrestleMania next year against Roman. Like to me, that's where they're headed with Oba. So let's build him up as much as it is, even though I don't like the ins and outs of everything they've done with it. But yeah, give me Seth and Roman from just a gotcha again.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know Punk's out there. Stop me when I'm telling lies is his, key line. But Seth being a number 2, not telling lies. There's a difference with Roman. Like
The Roman and Seth. Okay, that got me. Going back to that, that got me. I know I was hooked when I was cutting promo for Seth.
oh, you was in the living room cutting.
Yeah, like, when he was like, "What you gonna do? Get into the game?" Like that's what that's what happens when you show up to work every day.
You would go back and forth with Roman.
Like, you got me.
Yeah. You
where it flipped me. Like I was like, Roman needs this. No, you cut Seth down so bad, Seth needs.
DJ Dark Side of the Ring wrapped up this week. I watched all 3 episodes.
I gotta watch those.
It was they could have done an entire season 7 just on
that.
Jeff Jarrett and TNA. And Scott D'Amore talked about it on Ariel Hawani's show this past week. Like you could have did 20 hours and you probably still would have got through like half of TNA. But what they covered, what they talked about, what they did, thought it fit the dark side theme as far as what they did. It truly is, you can't tell TNA without Jeff Jarrett, and you can't tell the story of Jeff Jarrett without TNA. It is
one and the same.
What it is, one and the same in that regard. So some things did come out that I didn't know about, which also made it interesting because you've been around and we've watched this as long as we have. You kind of have seen and heard everything, right? So I am glad that they did throw some stuff in there. Obviously, Dixie got the villain package done, right? And she was made to be the bad person and the scapegoat, not for everything that happened to Jeff Jarrett. Well, yeah, actually, everything that did happen to Jeff Jarrett and TNA hitting the LOL TNA moments that they did. So, hey, she had the chance to be involved. She declined it.
There you go.
So
it was written for you. Had a chance to speak up, but
But did you guys know that the Jarrett Angle shoot was actually a work? Because I was at the time, like back then, I was, and you got to remember, social media wasn't around. It's not as prevalent. You're at message boards and everything else, and it was, Jeff slept with Karen's wife, and this, like, I specifically remember TNA coming to the Pittsburgh area out of the Ross Traver Ice Gardens. Me and Chris went. We took my little cousin. Angle was there signing, stuff and everything else. But in the crowd sitting next to us was Karen with the kids. And I'm like, this is not going to turn out good because she's sleeping with Jeff. Like, why is she here? Like, I was in it into like that degree back then because I thought it was a shoot. And here, the storyline, we weren't together. We were separated.
Did they speak to Kurt? I need Kurt's side now. Separating and divorce, 2 different things.
Hey, yeah, that's very true. But yeah, like I didn't know, you know what I mean, that it was, hey, you fired Jeff, but yet you bring him back, and then you bring him back to put him in this angle for the reason that you fired him and the reason why you took the company over. Like, that was new to me as far as information. I didn't know that either. Mm-hmm. Like, that's how Dixie pulled her power move and got put in charge. So I am interested for the upcoming episodes for Dark Side. I'll be tuning in. I mean, look, that was a shoot that turned into a work, and both men were able to do business for business sake. But that hatred and that heat at that time, that was real. Mm-hmm. Like, and they've talked about that. Both men,
multiple times.
Both men have talked about it and everything else. So, like, we know that was a shoot that they just made into business.
Mm-hmm.
So Donald, what's your Mount Rushmore?
My Mount Rushmore is I don't watch a lot of Evolve at all just because it's weird timing and everything. So Nikita Lyons, she really proved me like wrong on this Tuesday. She could wrestle. She
Mhm.
actually gets it. I was highly impressed with her work on Tuesday.
That
And
that
and
that
I didn't know
four
she was
way
Evolve champ and all that stuff, but
Yeah.
stuff that she was doing, I was like, wow, she really stepped her game up a lot.
that that four way was up there for my Mount Rushmore this
Mhm.
week.
Hmm.
And again, not to be the broken record that says the same thing every single week, like Jason with the IWC mush, but the NXT women again,
They
like
just get they just get it.
I mean, each of them shined. I do think that performance, and I think I had mentioned this a little while ago, like sometimes going back does not mean that it's the end of your career.
Mhm.
So Nikita going to Evolve, people were shitting on it.
Hmm.
Like, look at you, you're back in Evolve, blah, blah, blah. But like, bro, you can't like it's there. Like the proof is in the pudding.
Hmm.
She's back to when she first debuted and the hype was around her.
Coming off her injuries, she needed it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Only thing I hated was that she took the pen. That's the only thing I hate.
I mean, look, DJ, like, yes, you can say she's been in developmental for 7 years, but she's missed damn near 2.5 years, almost 3 years with injury. So, like,
Yeah.
you know,
Hmm. But now it seems like the promotion trusts her now,
Mhm.
especially strapping the title on her and all that stuff. And you can
but
see
putting
that
her with Natty too.
she got it. Like it
She's
clicked.
Mhm.
she's working
Mhm.
with Natty, so like, she's in the dungeon with her and TJ. Like, she's doing all the things necessary to put in the work and become great. And I'm not saying she's great right now, but she's definitely putting
She
in the
getting there.
work that
Hmm.
you can get there and see there. In that regards. But yeah, that four way, the three way with Lola, Kalani,
Yeah.
and that was outstanding. It was just another Tuesday night edition of Why Women's Wrestling Works, because
And they just get it. They do.
yeah, Kalani has to be probably one of the most unlucky wrestlers ever.
I'm waiting for her to push. I'm waiting for her to push.
Hey, but when it comes, it's going to be big. It's going to be a nice push. Like I said, just waiting for Lola just to get out the way and let
Mhm.
her and Kendall just do their thing.
Work magic.
Yeah.
But I think Kalani and Kendall is just as good as Lola and Kendall.
Oh, better for me. Those two.
So, damn, Taquan.
Hey, hey.
All right, let's move on to these bushes. Jason, bush for the week.
Um, I can't think of it right now.
Okay. I know Steve got a soapbox, so I'll go with mine. Mine's is the whole Lala turning heel gimmick look, everything. I am not a fan of this. I'm not. It just she was uber baby face, and then now she's just looking like bum ass Corbin with just the look and all that stuff. It's for me, it is not clicking at all. It's not.
I like because it's something different.
It's different, but it's not different at the same time, right? Like, we've seen this type of, you know, crazy woman gimmick
Mhm.
that, like, it's like, bro, not everybody has to turn into an episode of
Yeah.
Snap as a female
Yeah.
character when they turn. Like, I think the thing that let me down the most was not necessarily so much the look, because it's showing like the transformation and what she's going through and all that from a visual standpoint. It was more the promo she cut, because you're saying the same thing that people have been saying to Bailey and about Bailey in damn near every single feud.
Forever.
You're not this. You're not that. You're the weakest of
worst.
the four horsewomen. You're the It's like, come on. We've seen everybody throw these lines at Bailey time and time again. Like, say something different. You guys were together for a year and a half. You don't have anything else to say but the same old tropes.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I think it was, a letdown for me. I like this new version of Lara. She's actually more of a weird bad girl now than when she flapped her way to the ring as a face. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, we're 2 weeks into it. They're getting the match tonight on Saturday night's main event. Hey, guess what? Another PLE where Bailey's not on it. So.
Oh, what? SummerSlam?
Yeah. Somebody in the research department. Somebody in the research department, go back and look. Since Becky came and took Bailey's spot at WrestleMania, how many PLEs has Bailey been on?
I think just Mania.
This past year with Lara.
I think so, yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah.
That's a problem. I'm sure we'll get fact checked, but that's a problem.
Mine was this whole, I don't want to say, not the interim women's championship deal. It's just the matches you put in.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up.
You put in.
We can get into my 1B. My 1B, Jay.
I'm glad you brought that up.
That's my 1B. I want to see where you go, because to see if it is like my 1B feeds into yours. But yeah, go ahead with what they.
Mine is you put Tiffy and JC in, only to put Tiffy into the match. Didn't need that. Now you have the U.S. title
on the bench.
Yeah, for SummerSlam, a 2-night SummerSlam. Then you disqualified Charlotte, or you disqualified Nia for Charlotte attacking Jade, which you could have put in its own separate little thing. You could have had Jade and Charlotte still working out the differences, put Nia in the match. No, you're going to have Nia fight Charlotte next week to put one of them in the match. We'll probably get Charlotte and Jade in the match to continue their feud through the ladder match, which won't have anything to do with the ladder match. But you're over convoluting stories when it's right in your face.
Exactly.
And that goes to my 1B. Depending on what they do tonight, and we'll get into this predictions for Saturday night's main event, the way that they have completely cooled off Fatal Influence,
yes,
is diabolical booking.
Yeah,
they debuted, took out everybody, came back the next week, had the most heat on the roster outside of when Dominic Mysterio was getting booed out the building. Had them take out people again. And now you mean to tell me JC Jane cannot beat up Tiffy Time and cannot pin Tiffy after Tiffy was taken out before the bell rang by Fatal Influence to be put into a match for an interim title?
Ladder match.
What are we doing? How have you cooled off Fatal Influence to this degree? And if you have them lose tonight and don't win the tag, like it was set up, have JC beat Tiffy. She's in the ladder match. You have Fatal Influence beat Bree and Paige, and you are set to run with them. You could have JC win this interim title against Rhea, and you can give them a run.
You know what's going to happen? She's going to interfere and take Tiffy out the ladder match. It's just going to be storylines in the storylines, other than just having a straight ladder match for the women's championship.
Or just having Tiffy versus JC for the
US
women's title.
Yeah, that's it. Like you said, Jason, on a 2-night SummerSlam, one of your titles ain't going to be on the card.
Yeah.
Listen.
Is Trick on the card yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet. 2 weeks away.
Yeah, that whole Yeah. So two matches out of the five, right, were held last night. We know Charlotte and Nia is the third match. So you're gonna have Charlotte, Nia, or Charlotte, Jade, and Tiffy, and then you have two more. You'll have two more matches for whoever. Like
There's 5 altogether.
Yeah.
five women in it.
There's 5
So
women.
yeah,
Okay.
but
You
it's
might as well
just
just put. I mean, if it's a SmackDown belt, if you ain't bringing her all over, you got to get Lash in there. You got to get Fatal Influence in there.
Who?
One of them.
Lash. Who's that?
Candice LeRae in there.
yeah. It was my 1B this week as far as just diabolical booking. Like you nuked Fatal Influence. They're not even getting booed no more.
I'll tell you what tonight.
Are they getting even an intro anymore?
No, they're still getting their intro and
They're
full
still getting
intro.
intro,
So
okay.
like, yeah,
I didn't know they got intro during commercial time.
Did Nia get an intro? I looked up and she was in the ring.
no, I don't think Nia got an intro last night.
That's not
But Nia, hey Nia, Nia, she handling her business. As DJ put in the comments. So yeah, that was my 1B as far as mush this week, for sure.
Everybody doing moonsaults now.
All right, we ready to get into this 3-minute rant, potentially 5-minute rant. Jason's like, damn, I thought we were gonna get done in under an hour today. Wrong.
And then we need the ISO screen.
Yeah, just call me Kobe. Give me the ball. Clear out.
Just clear out.
Just clear out. All you bums, you swaggy peas, and everybody else on the court, get out of my way. What is AEW doing? That was an absolute hot garbage of a show on Wednesday night. It shows Tony Khan has no idea what he's doing again as a booker. You're pushing the wrong people. You didn't need this pay-per-view in between all in and whatever was the other one, Forbidden Door. Like you have no clue what you're doing. First off, you announced Hangman Adam Page last Friday night at 10 p.m. is debuting or returning on Collision last week, just to try to garner ratings on a show that nobody watches. Hangman comes out, cuts a promo. You didn't clarify anything. You have no real true feel on when he's going to return. And guess what you did this Wednesday? You didn't mention it at all. You didn't do a recap. You didn't show a snippet. Commentary didn't drop a line. Hey, if you missed Hangman Adam Page last week, this is what we did. Go over to our socials. You did nothing. Nothing. So that's a drop of the ball right there. Mistake one. No follow-up from Collision for one of your top 3 superstars in your entire promotion. Okay, 1. 2. You have Ospreay and Omega come out, and for those two, cut really good promos. Ospreay, I get it. AEW fan base are sickos. They're in the niche. But not everybody knows who Goku and Vegeta are.
Violation. They should have even bought them up.
So,
How dare you use those names.
But that's not the egregious part of the segment. The egregious part of the segment is bringing out the Jet 2 belts, Kevin Knight, Timu Carmelo, Timu Trick, Timu Leon Slater, Timu Ricky Sosa, Timu Montez Ford. You get where I'm going with this, right? he comes out and demands Kenny Omega upheld MJF's words that MJF granted him a title shot.
That's MJF.
What? So then Kenny goes, okay, you want me to do that? I'm not going to do that. What I will do is give you a title shot because I think you deserve a title shot for who you used to be, not who you are now. So the Jet 2 belts, which is not going to get over as a phrase. Stop talking about yourself in the third person as the Jet, because that's not getting over. Now, Kevin Knight versus Kenny Omega is the main event for Redemption.
What?
Whose redemption is that?
Why?
You
Why? You just built an Omega Ospreay. That's all you do.
We know Omega Ospreay is at All In. We know that's the match. What are you doing booking this at the pay-per-view?
You could let ladies go.
And then Darby Allin runs in. And then the Death Riders show up, and we have your typical AEW brawl and all this, yada, yada. Darby takes out Kevin Knight, this and that. Well, guess what? Darby Allin gets a title shot against Kevin Knight on this upcoming Dynamite.
Hold on, why are the Death Riders out there?
Because Ospreay was in the ring, and Ospreay is a Death Rider, and they
But that has nothing to do
Don
with
Callis family came out and took out Ospreay.
Okay, Don. All right. You
So
said Don
that-
Callis.
that group.
Why are they out there not Don Callis? Okay.
Yeah. The family was out, and then so Darby this and that. So then it leads to a match between Brian Cage and Darby Allin, where Brian Cage throws Darby Allin around like a rag doll.
We've seen this before.
Because Brian Cage is, a freaking specimen. It should be a freaking top guy act. He throws Darby from the stage. Shuttle puts him. Shot put into the ring post. The top of the ring post, damn near. All this for what? Darby Allin to get the victory?
Of course.
Look, that move there, that pile driver off the turnbuckle Takeshita took, and that poison runner from Omega. You're playing loose. You're playing loose with the neck. Watch it.
It's like, what are we doing? Like they
in reality, it doesn't work.
I mean, there was one match for Redemption that was known prior to Wednesday night. Okay,
I didn't even know Redemption was a thing.
it was Willow versus Tekla. All right. Now you have Andrade versus Mark Davis for the International Championship because Andrade won hey, if you beat so-and-so from the Don Callis family, you get a title shot. You have Chris Jericho versus Tommaso Ciampa with Jericho back as the Painmaker gimmick. So let's continue to carry over the Bash at the Beach match, which I enjoyed that match. It was a really good match, but let's add another match to this feud because they've done wrestled 4 times already.
Different gimmick.
Looking at the Painmaker.
Different gimmick. You got to fight all my gimmicks. You got to fight every single
gimmicks back.
version of Jericho.
Who am I this week?
Ciampa got to go through the list of Jericho gimmicks
Yeah.
in order to end this feud.
You change the costumes like this is 2K. Just like
You have
New skin.
You have Omega and Knight as your main event. And then you have Kyle Fletcher versus Bandito for the International Championship. Andrade versus Mark Davis is for the National Championship. Bandito is on AEW this year. Bandito is, I think, 2-4 or something like that in matches. He's lost on pay-per-views. He's your Ring of Honor champion.
and you keep putting him in title matches. Why?
You keep putting him in title matches. He's your ROH champion with a losing record in the company where wins and losses matter, and it's supposed to be the most sports-like where to breast wrestle. Well, if he's 2-4 and he's under 500, why is he getting another title shot?
Just like putting Athena in that gauntlet match last week. What do you stop wasting those guys over there?
Yeah. If we do that, take the titles off of them. Because they're just diminishing the titles.
This and Meltzer got on his show and talked about this was the best Dynamite in recent memory. And Alvarez, them two went at it. Like, are you serious, Dave? Like, this can't be. Like, this show was absolutely trash. Like, there was nothing on this show that meant anything. You followed up arguably your best Dynamite last week. I came on here and praised the Dynamite last week. It was my Mount Rushmore last week. So now being the mush because you're right back into you have no idea what you're doing. And people are like, oh, well, the pay-per-view is going to slap. The pay-per-view might slap from a match for match's sake, but guess what? It'll be forgotten in 2 weeks, just like every other pay-per-view they've had this year, until the next pay-per-view comes around, and then people are going to be glazing it like, this is the greatest pay-per-view ever, and nobody remembers the pay-per-view.
Yep.
And then who's not going to know? Your casual AEW fans. Doing like we did when we were kids, waiting for the results to come out.
Did he rate that match yet?
No, but he rated every single match from this week.
Did he rate that match yet?
He gave Mark Davis and Speedball Bailey 5 3/4 stars for a Dynamite match.
Alvarez is about to be off the show. They've been butting heads lately. He been coming to his senses.
About to be on first take.
Like, come on, man. Like, what does that like? How do you book what you book and expect people to go, oh yeah, Kevin Knight versus Kenny Omega, I want to pay $50.
Yeah.
No.
Not everybody is meant to be in the main event picture.
This is
Kenny Omega. Oh, you jump higher than everybody. You're faster than everybody. You have the it factor. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. And all you Kevin Knight stands can come into my DMs or come at me on Twitter or any other social media platform we're at @DubMarksPod. I just rattled off 6 guys off the top of my head better than Kevin Knight from 2 other promotions.
Can we get an NXT takeover that day? How to produce that?
It's just maddening that's what you do.
But Young Bucks had New Day colors on.
The other thing that made its way, this is an honorable mention, Mush, because it's still too early to tell, but enough with people in other promotions showing up and winning matches and winning titles. The Sisters of Sin, they won a title match. They're tag team champs in Stardom now. You had Thea Hale and TNA on Tuesday win the first round match in the new Knockouts championship that they're developing. Like, stop putting talent over in other promotions.
Yes.
It doesn't do you any good.
Always said that, especially TNA, the way they're going.
You had a lot of things that were mushed this week.
The man in the menu. They'll be on 0 hour.
Like always.
Just terrible.
All right, all right, those were our Mount Rushmores and mushes for the weeks. Please hit up the pod and tell us.
Oh, wait, hold on. Just to add into AEW, right? This is what you have tonight on Collision. Will Ospreay versus Adam Brooks.
He's gonna run through bums all through this. You just did the workhorseman last week.
Local talent.
AR Fox versus Kevin Knight.
Didn't know AR was still part of the company.
Nick Wayne versus Jungle Jack Perry. Tommaso Ciampa versus Myron Reed.
It's a cruiserweight championship. What's going on? It's see that
Adam Priest. Adam Priest. Damian Priest is estranged brother versus Bandito. Athena is in action. Brawling Birds are in action. Mercedes Moné will cut a promo. The Don Callis family's in action, so pull two names out of the hat. Queen Aminata versus versus Sheeta, with John Moxley and Paul White on commentary. What are we doing?
Queen and Sheeta might be the only reason to watch. Everybody else is just beating up enhancement talent.
That's AEW Dark.
Yes,
Yes, it is.
And like that's just the mashup of that.
Where you go when you need a tune-up.
What are we doing? That's just absolutely disgusting.
Adam Priest. How do you even get a face of Will Ospreay?
Osprey's not even fighting. Him and Kenny ain't even fighting at all until the pay-per-view.
Just a couple quick hitters. Are we? You got your game? You want to do quick hitters now? You want to wait for the game?
We can wait after the game.
All right,
go for it. All right. So let's. Those are Bushes and Mount Rushmores. Hit the pod up. Tell us yours for the week. Let's get into these predictions. Saturday night's main event tonight. Peacock. And we will start with the no disqualification match. Danhausen versus JD McDonough with Dirty Dom in his corner.
I mean, this is where, Jalen Brunson, OG Anunoby, every other single Nick, Mike Brown. I mean, everybody's out here with Danhausen. This is the crowd in MSG is going to eat this up. He'll come out with his Knicks jersey on. It'll be pandering Pete to pandering Pete's sake. I still love how he says, "Oh yeah, the guy with the head," in reference to JD. That's just hilarious. So give me Danhausen.
Danhausen.
We make an appearance by Woo Zack Ryder tonight in New York, since he's been shocked by Danhausen. So
bring them all out.
Bring all three of them out. Bring all three of them out.
You see, Dom almost getting over in that gauntlet match.
Should have been. Should have been. Women's Tag Team Championship, Bree and Paige versus Fatal Influence, Laney and Fallon.
Give me Fatal Influence, please.
I don't know. Give me Paige and Bree.
Paige and Bree.
I'm just hoping this ain't no storyline. Like you're waiting for Bree or Nikki to come back or something.
Oh yeah, you are. Well, you're waiting for Nikki to come back. You're gonna have the 3-on-3. It's gonna
You're just wasting all the other women. I give them credit though. They're out there putting in work. Nikki and Paige, or Bree and Paige, but still.
Yeah, wait for Nikki to come back and she'll turn on Paige.
And again, women's tag team titles not on SummerSlam. 2 nights. Can't get on the card.
Sounds about right. All right, singles match, Bailey versus Lyra.
Lyra. Boy, they're I think Bailey may be out. I think Bailey may be out the door.
Give me Bailey.
And this is the wind down. Bailey, her and Sasha, her and Mercedes have been dropping hints on their Instagrams with pictures of each other for the last several weeks now. So I think we may see Bailey pop up elsewhere in not too distant future.
Yeah, Bailey's facial expressions on some of her Instagram stuff look like Dean Ambrose when he was like checked out. Like they look the same. They do. All right, and then it comes to the main event. Tag team match, CM Punk and Cody versus Gunther and Sammy. And if Gunther and Sammy wins, the title match at SummerSlam becomes a fatal 4-way.
That was almost my mush of the week too. You Kevin Feige Marvel retcon that stipulation. That was not the stipulation. That was not what Nick Aldis had in plan. That was not there at all last week.
Before he got beat up and still wanted to go through with it.
No, but he wasn't going to do with that. Like, yeah.
Yeah. That's what he was going to tell him.
It's still a go.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. They're not doing a 4-way at SummerSlam. The match graphics already done and out there for Punk and Cody. The graphics done, the match is set.
Yeah.
They're adding a stipulation just to get people to tune in. It's going to be Gunther versus Aldis. Sammy is on the outs right now. I have no idea what you do here. So, yeah, Punk and Cody to win.
Punk and Cody.
Yeah, this is Punk and Cody. Said it's just another Saturday night's main event that is just completely worthless to watch.
Now, would you watch this or Collision? If you had to sit down as a wrestling fan, and these are your two options tonight, you have to watch one show. What are you watching? After I just ran down that Collision card and we just showed the Saturday night's main event card, what are you actually tuning into?
Solely off Fatal Influence main event or Saturday night.
I'll watch Saturday night because of the whole Danhausen and JD McDonough stuff.
And Roman and Jalen Brunson are going to appear. So, like I said, that'll be a segment.
That's a pointless segment too. Surprised Stephen A ain't coming out with them.
If Brunson don't come out with Danhausen, you get every other Nick but Brunson.
All right. Let's get into this game real quick. Game of push, bury, and release. I am going with supposedly your top 3 stars. You know.
Hey, yeah, 2 out of the 3. Where's Swerve?
Your top 3. All in their prime. Who are you pushing, bury, and release? Hangman Adam Page, Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay.
This is a tough one.
Hangman was my guy.
Because I don't want to release any of these guys.
Well, I know that's why I made it tough.
I am pushing Swerve, burying Hangman, and I'm releasing Ospreay. Ospreay to me just doesn't have. He's in ring and in ring only to me. He can't capture me in anything else. Like the other two, I can get behind in storyline, in promos, and for me, Swerve is more of a total package than all 3 of them, or than the other 2. So
you don't like the bra?
Sorry, bruv. You wrong.
Bruv.
When you come out to him like a champion, get out of here. You come out in soccer attire, get out of here. You're not even presentable. Get out of here. That man comes out with a championship belt in a soccer promo. I'm never watching AEW again. Soccer polo. Fuck out of here.
That's like somebody here wearing like an NFL jersey or something. It's the same thing. So you had an issue with seeing all those times.
I wasn't seeing his character. I was Doctor of Thugonomics. He embraced the culture.
Yeah, those were Mitchell and Ness, not Puma.
Yes.
I will. I hate to agree with Jason. I'll push Swerve. Actually, I'm gonna push Swerve. I'll bury Ospreay. I'll release Hangman so that he goes to another promotion. Because as much as Hangman is over in AEW, Hangman is a guy from a character standpoint and wrestling standpoint that can get over wherever he goes. So, even though I don't want to release any of those guys, but
Jason, I'm going with the way you did it. I'm pushing Swerve. I'm burying Hangman, and I'm releasing Ospreay. Ospreay to me was a couple years ago, 10 years ago. I liked him when he first came on the scene. I can't stand him now. I don't know because it's like AEW's pushing him so hard front and center, but I'm just tired of seeing his face. It feel like big dog Roman Reigns. It's like I had enough.
But he has 57 5-star matches, so
And I have 2 titles behind me I won too. So that's how much those 5 stars mean to me.
we touched on a lot of the stuff that I had as far as quick hitter stuff. But 2 things, Jay, you mentioned it before, but again, internet wrestling community up in arms on the timeline. WWE announced Worlds Collide on Saturday, September 26th, in the same city as AEW's All Out on the same night, just in 2 different arenas. So Chicago will be split. Worlds Collide will take place at the Allstate Arena, and All Out will take place at the Now Arena.
You kicked in that T on Wednesdays, and man, he never living that down. Counter book you every chance I get.
And then lastly, one here from a wrestler that I am a super fan of, have high and held highly in regards to what she can do. Somebody that has local ties here to Pittsburgh, never really got, I think, the run and the attention she should have gotten when she got her shot in AEW and ROH. But Lady Frost has now arrived in MLW. So she will be making her debut on Fusion tonight at 6:05 on MLW's YouTube channel. So hopefully, she got her and TNA was just a tumultuous situation. She went to AEW. She shined in the matches she was in, got put on the shelf for whatever reason. Didn't even get a shot in ROH. Has had some personal stuff go on and all that, which I won't bring up. But yeah, I hope she finds her groove and actually shines in MLW, because she's a talent that I think can do things and become a star. So shout out to Lady Frost. Excited to watch her debut in MLW later this evening.
WWE Club finally dropped their prices. I'm glad it didn't get on the wait list. It is $100 a year. It's a deal if you buy tickets. If you buy merch, it's a deal. But for people like me who just watch, not worth it.
Well, there are additional shows and content and everything else. So they sent clips out of Kit Wilson doing a show where he's just yelling out red flags and toxic in Kevin Owens' live studio, and Kevin came in and cut a promo. So it was good to see Owens cut a promo on somebody again.
So BTE on the pay time.
Maxine. And if you're like, what is it? What do they call it? If you're like the grandfather thing, whatever. If you were on the wait list and you already purchased it, you get like a authentic Matt letter from John Cena and some other stuff. You get exclusive perks for that. But $100 a month. If I was going to the shows, I think it'd be worth it, because I seen like 30% off. Was one of the deals I seen. But yeah, we haven't been in the show so long; it's not worth it.
Bro, the 25 or 30% you're giving me off tickets aren't even going to cover the fees.
No, fees and taxes, not at all. So, is the Matt and the letter from John Cena, are they digital only?
Donald getting in the gaming.
Because the fact that people buy digital trading cards is out of this world to me. So, and that's big on WWE too. They have digital trading cards. Get out. If it ain't tangible, I don't want it.
Had to get that in there because it seems like that kind of business. All right. Well, thank you for watching and Anything else?
300 in the books, fellas. We actually put together a 300 episode worthy show of being 300. Hopefully, you guys continue to rock with us for 300 more.
Where was Chris for 300? I got to text him. I got to ask that.
Hey,
So that
Taquan,
was-
nobody gives a bleep about you either.
And
Okay.
you've been here for 298 of them.
So that was episode 300 of the Dumb Marks podcast. This is Sparta. Always follow us on all of our socials at Dumb Marks Pod. Hit us up on our webpage, dumbmarkspod.com, and hit our links, which was Surfshark, WWE, and Pro Wrestling Tees. And also give us a like, follow, subscribe on our Spotify.
Taquan's as relevant as Luigi Primo right now. He was the only man keeping that gimmick alive. And now look, he stopped that. You ain't heard nothing from the pizza maker in ring.
What is the Behan's podcast? Behan and who's the other one?
Who?
I forgot the names. Basketball podcast.
Up in Smoke.
That might be it. They did a reaction
with Matt Barnes and
no, not Barnes.
Steven Jackson.
No, the one that's a wrestling fan.
You got me. Got me.
Yeah.
All right. So to leave with the quote for this week, a man who dares to waste 1 hour has not discovered the value of his life. A man who dares to waste 1 hour of his time has not discovered the value of life.
Boy, Jason's is in the negatives because that boy.
And with that, we'll catch you next week live as always at 11 a.m. Until then, Konnichiwa, Sai Kamatami, and Kairi Sen.
Jeff T.